Now let's look at identifying subjects. Subjects are nouns or pronouns which tell who or what is performing the action expressed in the sentence, or who or what is being discussed. Nouns are words that identify persons, places, or things. Pronouns that you can use as subjects are I, you, he, she, it, we, or they. You can identify subjects as complete subjects or simple subjects. A complete subject is the noun or pronoun and the descriptive words surrounding it that form the subject. For instance, in the sentence, "A day in the mountains is my idea of heaven," the complete subject is a day in the mountains. A simple subject is the main noun or pronoun found in the complete subject. In the sentence, the simple subject is day. Subjects can appear in various locations in the sentence. You can often locate a subject in the opening words of a sentence. Placing the subject at the beginning of the sentence lets the reader or audience know immediately who or what is being discussed. Consider the following sentence. The students in the classroom are waiting for the instructor to appear. To find the subject of this sentence, or the subject of any sentence, ask yourself the question, who or what? And fill in the blank with the remainder of the sentence. Who are waiting for the instructor to appear? The answer to the question is the complete subject, the students in the classroom, or the simple subject, students. A subject can also appear near the end of a sentence. Sentences in which subjects are located in the closing words are called inverted sentences. The root of the word inverted is the Latin word vert, which means to turn. Inverted sentences are turned around, so the subject, which would generally appear at the beginning of the sentence, instead appears after the verb. Some common inverted sentences are sentences beginning with the word there, sentences beginning with the word here, and questions. Let's consider these sentences. There are the long-awaited packages. Here are our co-workers waiting to open the packages. When will the rest of the packages arrive? The easiest way to locate the subject of an inverted sentence is to turn the sentence around so the subject appears first. The long-awaited packages are there. Our co-workers are waiting to open the packages here, and the rest of the packages will arrive when? Now the subjects are clear. In the first sentence, the simple subject is packages. What are there? In the second sentence, the question, who are waiting to open the packages, leads to the simple subject, co-workers. In the third sentence, what will arrive when? The complete subject is the rest of the packages, and the simple subject is rest. Using these two techniques, turning around the sentence and asking yourself who or what questions, will help you find difficult to spot subjects of inverted sentences. Some sentences have "you understood" subjects. These sentences are imperative sentences which express a command. The following are examples of imperative sentences. Go home. Please write legibly. Avoid consuming too much fat. Generally, imperative sentences do not appear in formal writing except for letters, because imperative commands are best understood in a specific context. Some sentences feature more than one subject. When more than one subject is present in a sentence, the subject is compound. Compound subjects are joined by the words and, or, either or neither nor. Let's circle the compound subjects. Jenny and Leah both made honor roll last semester. That was quite the task. Lynn or Nan will be joining us for dinner. Either Joe or John will make the presentation. Now let's go back one more time to the practice sentences. This time we'll circle the simple subjects. Remember, we will not find a subject in a phrase. Another proposal to reduce the number of firearms in America is gun swap programs. What is gun swap programs? A proposal. Gun swap programs offer various incentives in exchange for guns. What is offered in exchange for guns? Programs. For example, in a gun swap program in New York City, citizens were offered a gift certificate for toys in exchange for turning in a firearm at a police station. Who is offered a gift certificate? Citizens were offered the gift certificate. During a 14-day period in December 1993, approximately 1,200 firearms were brought to police stations in the city. What were brought to the police stations in the city? Firearms were brought to police stations in the city. In Los Angeles, guns could be swapped for tickets to concerts and sporting events. What could be swapped for tickets? Guns could be swapped for tickets. Approximately 400 firearms were exchanged in Los Angeles' gun swap program. What was exchanged in Los Angeles' gun swap program? Firearms were exchanged. Other cities are thinking about a gun swap program. What are thinking? Cities are thinking about a gun swap program. Various civil rights organizations and church groups have supported these programs and encouraged local sponsors. What's supported these programs? Organizations have supported these programs. And church groups have supported these programs. Note that there are two simple subjects in this sentence. Can gun swap programs really make a difference in firearms reduction? What makes a difference? Programs. What incentives will be needed for these programs? What will be needed for the programs? Incentives. Communities must either try innovative ways of firearm reduction or accept the number of firearms in America's streets and homes. What must try innovative ways of firearm reduction or accept the number? Communities. This concludes Module 1. Remember, now that you can identify subjects, verbs, and prepositional phrases, you are ready to move to Module 2, Sentence Parts.